Most Italian learners think that their accent is the reason why Italians switch to English, but your accent is not the real problem. The real problem is when your Italian words are not clear enough for Italians to understand you quickly. And when Italians have to work harder, conversations slow down, feel awkward, and sometimes they do switch to English. So, in this video I'm going to show you 5 small pronunciation changes that will make your Italian cleaner, smoother, and much easier to understand without pretending to be a native speaker. The first thing that makes Italian unclear is usually vowels. English vowels move a lot. Italian vowels are cleaner. A, E, I, O, U. They stay still. For example, in English, when you say no, the mouth often moves. No becomes something like no. But in Italian, no is simple. No. One clean sound. Try this. Casa, bene, vino, solo, luna. Now, many English speakers accidentally add English movement at the end. Casa becomes casa, bene becomes bene, vino becomes vino, solo becomes solo. The word starts Italian, then suddenly it finishes in English. So here is the rule. Hold the vowel still. Do not add extra movement. Do not add an English ending. Just keep the sound clean. This one change makes your Italian much easier to understand. But even if your vowels are clean, Italians can still struggle if you cut the word too early. Italian loves final vowels. English often swallows them. And that is a big problem, because in Italian the final vowel is not decoration, it is part of the word. If you say parlo, you need the final O. Parlo, not parl. If you say grazie, you need the final E. Italian è grazie, not grazie. If you say bene, you need the final E. Bene, not ben. Try this. Parlo italiano. Grazie mille. Va bene. Mi chiamo Stefano. Now say them again, but finish every word clearly. Parlo italiano. Grazie mille. Va bene. Mi chiamo Stefano. Do not exaggerate it. Don't sing it. Just finish the word. This is especially important because in Italian endings carry meaning. Parlo means I speak. Parla means he, she speaks. Parli means you speak. If you blur the ending, the listener loses useful information. So do not abandon the word before the end. Finish it. And once your endings become clearer, the next step is even more important, because this can actually change the word completely. In Italian, double consonants matter. They are not optional. Listen to this. Anno, ano. One means ear. The other is something you probably don't want to say by accident. A tiny sound can create a very big problem. The trick is simple. A double consonant is not louder, it is longer. You hold it for a tiny moment. Anno, penne, fatto, bella. Try this sentence. Ho fatto una bella cosa. Now again, hold the double consonants. Ho fatto una bella cosa. Fatto, bella. That tiny pause gives Italian its shape. Without it, your Italian can sound rushed, flat, or unclear. And here is an important thing. You do not need to overdo it. You do not need to attack the consonant. Just hold it for a bit. Penne, fatto, bella. It's like stopping at the red light for half a second. Tiny pause, big difference. But now we need to fix one sound that many English speakers carry into Italian without noticing. The English R usually sits quite far back in the mouth. Italian R is more forward. Your tongue moves closer to the area just behind your top teeth. Now, do not panic. A small tap is already much better than a heavy English R. Try this. Roma, caro, però, parlare. The mistake is using a strong English R, especially in words like Roma or parlare. Instead, make it lighter. Move forward. Roma, caro, però, parlare. If you can roll it, great. If you cannot, start with a quick tap. The goal is not perfection. The goal is to stop dragging English mouth position into Italian words. Because when the R, the R, becomes lighter and move forward, your Italian immediately sounds less heavy. But pronunciation is not only single sounds. The real difference comes when you put words together. Italian and English move differently. English has a rhythm where some words are very strong and many small words become weak. Italian is more even. Not robotic, not flat, but clearer from syllable to syllable. Take this sentence. Voglio andare al cinema stasera. An English speaker might rush parts of it. Voglio andare al cinema stasera. But in Italian, every syllable needs a little space. Voglio andare al cinema stasera. Now, naturally, voglio andare al cinema stasera. Again, voglio andare al cinema stasera. Don't crush the small words. Don't swallow the endings. Let the sentence move. Italian rhythm is not about speaking fast. It is about speaking clearly enough that the words can breathe. And this matters because many learners try to sound fluent by going faster. But fast, unclear Italian, it's still unclear Italian, right? So slow, clear Italian is much better, because the goal is not to impress Italians. They're not there to assess you, they're just talking to you. The goal is to make Italians understand you. So remember these 5 changes, practice these 5 things, and Italian will understand you faster, your conversations will feel less awkward, and you will not need to repeat yourself every 3 seconds. Now I've said a lot, but if you really want to improve your Italian, then watch this video next, and remember, stick to Italian, and Italian will stick to you. Ciao!